Imagine a subterranean factory, weighing 4,000 metric tons and stretching over 100 meters in length, crawling blindly beneath the foundations of a densely populated metropolis. This is the modern tunnel boring machine, universally known as the TBM. Operating at a sheer depth of 50 meters, this mechanical Leviathan is tasked with excavating a 15-meter diameter cavern through unyielding granite and saturated fault lines. The fundamental engineering question arises. How do technicians command a structure of this colossal scale, possessing a mass equivalent to 10 fully loaded Boeing 747 aircraft, to carve through the Earth's crust without triggering a catastrophic subsidence of the urban infrastructure above? The answer lies in a precise orchestration of fluid dynamics, extreme material science, and automated heavy logistics. To understand the magnitude of this operation, we must first analyze the physical limitations of the underground environment. At 50 meters below the surface, the machine is not merely cutting rock. It is fighting a continuous battle against immense lithostatic and hydrostatic pressures. Millions of tons of liquefied soil and groundwater constantly press against the steel shield of the TBM, threatening to crush the equipment and flood the chamber. To counteract this extreme environmental stress, engineers utilize the earth pressure balance methodology. By precisely regulating the density and pressure of the excavated spoil within the cutting chamber, the machine maintains a perfect equilibrium with the surrounding soil. If the internal pressure drops by a mere fraction of a bar, the ground above could collapse, swallowing streets and buildings. Conversely, an overpressurized chamber would fracture the bedrock, causing a dangerous blowout of slurry to the surface. Sustaining this delicate equilibrium requires an astronomical expenditure of energy. The TBM operates its own internal high-voltage electrical grid, drawing tens of megawatts of power. To put this into perspective, the energy consumption of this single subterranean unit is equivalent to the entire electrical demand of a mid-sized urban city. Massive power cables trail behind the machine, feeding the primary drive motors and the secondary auxiliary systems that keep the operation running 247. This power is channeled directly into the heart of the machine, the cutter head. The cutter head is an imposing disc of forged steel, serving as the front line of the excavation process. Equipped with dozens of heavy-duty disc cutters, it rotates relentlessly against the rock face. These cutting tools are not standard steel. They are composed of tungsten carbide and industrial-grade titanium alloys, engineered to withstand the most brutal friction known in heavy construction. As the primary drive motors engage, they generate an astonishing torque measured in millions of newton-meters. The hydraulic thrust cylinders, positioned strategically behind the main bearing, push the cutter head forward with a combined compressive force capable of lifting a skyscraper. When the tungsten carbide discs make contact with the solid granite, they do not simply scrape the surface. Instead, the immense point load pressure shatters the crystalline structure of the rock, fracturing it into manageable fragments. However, this violent mechanical interaction introduces a critical engineering hurdle: extreme thermodynamic deformation. The continuous friction between the titanium alloys and the bedrock generates localized temperatures that can exceed the melting point of conventional metals. In this subterranean crucible, the heat buildup is severe enough to compromise the structural integrity of the cutter head, leading to rapid material fatigue and catastrophic tool failure. To mitigate this thermodynamic crisis, engineers have integrated a massive, closed-loop water cooling system. Industrial pumps circulate thousands of liters of chilled water through internal channels within the cutter head, absorbing the excess thermal energy and dissipating it away from the cutting face. This continuous thermal management is strictly monitored by thermal sensors, ensuring that the heavy machinery operates within its optimal temperature parameters. Navigating a 4,000-ton cylinder through total darkness requires absolute precision. A deviation of just a few millimeters could result in a misaligned tunnel, rendering the entire multi-billion-dollar infrastructure project useless. To prevent this, the TBM utilizes a highly sophisticated industrial laser guidance system. Advanced gyroscopes and inclinometers continuously feed spatial data into the central processing unit. The onboard navigation algorithm calculates the machine's exact three-dimensional coordinates in real time. If a microscopic deviation is detected, the automated control system instantly adjusts the pressure output of individual hydraulic cylinders, subtly steering the colossal machine back onto its pre-programmed trajectory. This is where heavy industrial mechanics meet microscopic precision. Every component of the TBM is designed for maximum efficiency under extreme duress. Behind the pressurized bulkhead, the machine transitions from a brute force excavator into a highly sterile automated manufacturing plant. The internal environment is meticulously controlled, with heavy-duty ventilation shafts extracting toxic fumes and pumping in fresh oxygen for the engineering crew. This crew operates in an environment isolated from the chaotic forces just inches away on the other side of the steel shield. They are not merely drivers. They are system analysts, monitoring a complex matrix of hydraulic pressure gauges, torque output graphs, and thermal imaging screens. The success of the excavation relies entirely on their ability to interpret these data streams and preemptively adjust the machine's parameters before a mechanical failure occurs. This interplay between human intellect and raw mechanical power defines the apex of modern geotechnical engineering. While the cutter head relentlessly grinds through the subterranean granite beneath global metropolises like London or Tokyo, the machine undergoes continuous, extreme operational testing. This is not a controlled laboratory environment. It is a brutal, high-friction crucible. Embedded within the cutter head are sophisticated load cells and acoustic sensors tasked with real-time wear monitoring. These instruments detect the microscopic acoustic signatures of metal fatigue and thermal stress. If a single tungsten carbide disc fractures under the immense kinetic impact, the system registers the anomaly instantly. Replacing a damaged cutter is a logistical nightmare. Because the cutting chamber is highly pressurized to prevent soil collapse, engineers cannot simply walk out to inspect the damage. They must undergo rigorous hyperbaric compression, breathing specialized mixed gases, and enter the flooded, mud-filled chamber in a procedure identical to deep-sea saturation diving. This extreme maintenance protocol underscores the absolute necessity of material durability and predictive engineering in a 5 billion megaproject. Simultaneously, the machine must manage the continuous expulsion of excavated material, technically referred to as muck or spoil. This is a critical logistical operation. If the muck is not removed at the exact rate of excavation, the machine will stall. Behind the cutting chamber lies the Archimedes screw conveyor, a massive spiral shaft encased in a heavy-duty steel tube. This conveyor mechanically extracts the pressurized mud, transferring it to a secondary discharge system. In slurry shield TBMs, the crushed rock is mixed with a bentonite fluid to create a dense slurry. High-capacity industrial slurry pumps then push this abrasive mixture through kilometers of heavy-duty pipeline, trailing all the way back to the surface. Above ground, massive separation plants use centrifugal force and vibrating screens to filter the rock from the fluid, allowing the bentonite to be recycled back down into the tunnel. This continuous fluid dynamic cycle is the lifeblood of the excavation process. As the TBM advances, leaving a raw, unsupported void in its wake, it must immediately construct the permanent tunnel structure. This is executed in the tail skin of the machine, a heavily shielded cylindrical zone that protects the crew from the immense pressure of the surrounding earth. Here, the machine transforms from an excavator into an automated assembly line. A specialized robotic system, known as the ring erector, handles the installation of the precast concrete segments. These segments are massive, curved blocks of steel-reinforced concrete, each weighing up to 10 metric tons and engineered to withstand immense compressive forces. The ring erector, powered by heavy-duty hydraulic cylinders, utilizes a high-capacity vacuum suction plate to grip the smooth surface of the concrete segment. Lifting this 10-ton component with industrial precision, the robotic arm rotates on a 360-degree axis. It aligns the segment against the previously installed ring with a tolerance of less than 2 mm. Once perfectly positioned, automated hydraulic bolt runners secure the segments together using high-tensile steel bolts. A complete ring typically consists of 6 standard segments and one smaller, wedge-shaped keystone, which locks the entire circular structure into a state of absolute structural compression. However, the structural integrity of the tunnel is not complete until the annular gap, the void between the exterior of the concrete ring and the freshly excavated rock, is sealed. If this gap is left empty, the ground above will inevitably settle, causing catastrophic subsidence on the surface. To prevent this, a synchronized bi-component grout injection system is deployed. As the TBM pushes forward, nozzles integrated into the tailskin inject a specialized, rapid-curing grout mixture directly into the annular gap under high pressure. This chemical mixture hardens within seconds, creating a permanent watertight bond between the concrete shell and the geological formation. The machine does not possess wheels or tracks. Instead, it propels itself forward by utilizing a secondary set of hydraulic thrust cylinders. These immense pistons extend backward, pressing their high-load bearing pads directly against the lip of the newly installed concrete ring. Pushing off this solid foundation, the cylinders generate the necessary forward thrust to drive the 4,000-ton cutter head back into the unyielding rock, initiating the next excavation cycle. This continuous leap, frog motion digging, assembling, and pushing dictates the operational rhythm of the subterranean factory. The continuous forward motion of the TBM is entirely dependent on a flawless macro-level supply chain. This is a synchronized industrial ballet. Above ground, dedicated concrete batching plants operate around the clock, casting the segments to exact geometrical specifications. These segments are loaded onto specialized multi-axle transport vehicles and delivered to the tunnel shaft. From there, heavy gantry cranes lower the materials into the pit, where a dedicated underground railway system, a logistical lifeline consisting of battery-powered locomotive transports the segments, grout chemicals and replacement parts directly to the trailing gear of the TBM. Simultaneously, the trailing gear unspools a continuous lifeline of utilities. Massive ventilation ducts are extended meter by meter, pushing thousands of cubic meters of fresh air into the tunnel to dilute toxic ground gases. A delay of just 10 minutes in this logistics matrix can halt the entire machine, costing millions of dollars in downtime. Ultimately, this mechanical Leviathan is far more than a simple drill. It is the ultimate engineering solution to the physical limits of modern urban expansion. By moving heavy transportation infrastructure beneath the surface, these megaprojects bypass the congestion of the metropolis above, reshaping the economic arteries of the global supply chain. The tunnel boring machine stands as a testament to humanity's ability to conquer extreme geological barriers through advanced thermodynamics, automated manufacturing, and unyielding mechanical force. If you are fascinated by the sheer scale of industrial engineering and the machines that build our modern world, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell and join us as we dissect the next multi-billion-dollar megaproject.